Let's go. All righty, let's do this. Okay, today's class, last class, we were talking about hard times and threats to human life. We mentioned the war, pandemics, natural disasters, climate change, bad governments, and other things. And then we started describing the different time periods. We mentioned the Stone Age, or the prehistoric times, also the Middle Ages, or the medieval time. Then we mentioned post-war and contemporary times or modern times. And we made some comparisons, and that's the only things we got time to do. But today, what we're going to do is to talk about a bit about some things that we have gone through humankind. So, can you think difficult things that we have come through, atravesar, right? That we have experienced. Okay. Thanks, Joe. Thank you. You're very kind. Um, difficult things for humankind. Difficult things for humankind. Okay, can we mention some stuff, some events in the world, or some events in Chile as well that have been terrible for a country, or have been terrible for the world in general? Tell me, give me some ideas.
The pandemic.
Okay, let's give it a time frame. Okay, the COVID-19 pandemic. Okay, so when did it start?
2020, 2019/2020.
Yeah, 2019/2020. Still on. God damn it, it's still on. I wish it goes away. It's a bad dream. All right, let's continue. Okay, tell me more events in humanity, in humankind's history that have been terrible. Like specific things.
The World Wars?
Okay, so World War One and World War Two. Okay, let's give it some time reference. Okay, World War One. When did it start? Come on, history people, let's go.
1914.
Yeah, until
1945.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so both should be together like a big war. Okay, the big wars. That's it. Bicholos. Oh, do you remember where it was, Bicholos? Because I think that was in the south of Chile. Do you know the city? Because Bicholos mentioned the big earthquake, the earthquake in 2010. I remember that it was terrible. Do you remember where it was? I remember there was a picture of a man with a Chilean flag, like, and there was water around. Quite terrible thing. Can you remember the? I think it was Constitution.
Yeah, it were around Concepcion.
Concepción, Talcahuano. Yeah, around those places. Copquecura. I remember that. Okay, what other events? What other events? Think about your region. Think about Chile. Think about the world in general.
9/11.
Oh, what was that? 20,
2001.
2001. Damn it, that was so long ago. I think you weren't even born. Yeah. Vietnam War, Afghanistan War, also war in general. So, okay, do you remember the Vietnam War? When it was the Vietnam War? When was that? I can't remember. Mm-hmm. Yeah, seems good to me. Seems good to me. Okay, what are the things? I think about something that was terrible. What about 2016? I think there was an earthquake. It was 2016 or 2015. I can't remember. There was an earthquake in Canela. Do you remember?
No.
Oh, really? It was really big. Yeah. September 16. Yeah. Canela's earthquake. hmm I still remember that earthquake because I was in bed. I was sick. I had the flu and I felt terrible. And then finally I could sleep because of a medicine. And then I woke up with the earthquake. It was terrible.
Also, Bolivia's earthquake in 1960.
Oh, Bolivia's earthquake, 1960. Ooh, Bolivia's. La
No,
Paz.
Valdivia. Valdivia.
Ooh. That one, they said it was terrible. Earthquake. 1960. Oh, 60s, right? 60. People say it's terrible. And do you know, like, when, let's talk about the Black Death. They killed a lot of people. Ah, how is called that? How's that called, Ignacio? I tiene un nombre. The Black Friday? Is it Black Friday? I think it's called Black Friday. I think it was the Black Friday. Mm. Mm. La Gran Depresión. Yeah, the Big Depression, the Great Depression. What about the Black Death? When did it happen? Black Death. Sounds terrible. When did it happen? I think it killed around 75 million people. Imagine that.
It was around 1347.
Okay, until what could it be, like 8 years maybe?
1353. No, 15. 13.
15? Sorry, 1353.
Yeah.
Yeah, otherwise it would have been really long. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Wait. John Kennedy's assassination. It was assassination. It was 1963.
T-shirt, the Chernobyl disaster.
Oh, yeah. Chernobyl. When was that, Coney?
1986.
Thank goodness I didn't live there. Thank goodness I wasn't born there. It would have been terrible. Imagine that, being there, living peacefully, and then suddenly your life changed. Then you have to go away. No. Hiroshima and Nagasaki. When's that? 1945. The atomic bomb. To Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Ooh, how terrible. Hey, people, There are plenty of events full of disgrace, full of misery. Oh my goodness, Russian Revolution, yeah, as well. Wow, lots of people, and lots of people have died through history. Lots of people have died through history, which is terrible. Oh yeah, that's true. They call it the dictatorship. The Chilean dictatorship. One of the many, because we have others. 1973. Also, Lady Diana's murder. I mean, it says murder, but Lady Diana death. Let's say it's murder. It was too strange. 1978. I remember her. She was really beautiful. She was like my first waifu. Yeah, everyone's so devastated. Imagine. Okay, we have a lot of things here. Wow, people. Wow, we have a lot of things, and we go through history. It might be way more that we don't know. Okay, March 13. What happened on March 13, man? 2012. What happened? What are you talking about? My Chemical Romance? A good reference. They said they were coming back, but then the pandemic sent everything to hell. Well, maybe there's a reason why. Maybe they're making an album now. Yeah, they were good. I remember that. All right, people. So today's class is about a great disaster that changed the lives of many people in an English-speaking country. An English-speaking country, in this case, England. And this has been remembered like a great, terrible event, similar or comparable to the earthquakes in our case. For example, we remember very well the 2010 earthquake or Valdivia's earthquake on the 2016's earthquake. And in this case, people in England remember and they commemorate the Great Fire of London. So what we're going to do now is two things. We're going to listen to a teacher, okay? This is a listening activity to a teacher telling you about the Great Fire of London. And after that, we're going to do a mini quiz about the Great Fire of London on Socrative, okay, to finish the class. So let's go. Before we continue, we need to get some vocabulary. So please tell me, what do you see in the first picture?
Fire.
Yeah, we can see some fire, some flames. Also, they call them blaze as well. Good. Okay, we have this symbol in the next picture, the picture on the right. There's a symbol on certain products that is dangerous to put them. It's really dangerous to put them next to the fire because they're what? There's certain materials that they are highly, for example, well, let's say synthetic canvas, synthetic materials.
The first one is good. It's wood.
Yeah, and the next one is wood. Yeah, that's true. But this symbol represents flammable materials. Okay, some materials are flammable. Can you tell me which materials are highly flammable? What materials you know that are really flammable?
Oil.
Oil, super flammable. Yeah, that's true. What else is flammable? Really flammable?
Alcohol.
Alcohol is flammable. That's true. If you're cooking and you pour bits of wine, for example, that's highly flammable. What else is super flammable or highly flammable?
All types of spray.
Yeah, sprays. Have you done the experiment with when the odor spray and the flame? Wow, it's really dangerous. Okay, nicely done. Yeah, and other materials are flammable. Then we have wood, like Diego mentioned. Perfect. And then we have another material. People in the past used to make their houses of it. And people now, they make roofs with it, and they make handcrafts or certain art, certain types of art crafts. Do you know the name of this material? No. Okay. This material, when you get wheat and you dry it out, it becomes straw. Okay, straw material. Okay, next picture. Down below here, we see a group of people. How are those people called?
The firefighters.
Firefighters. Firefighters. They call it firefighters, firemen, or also the fire brigade. Good. What are they doing in the next picture? What are they doing? What are these guys doing?
Putting out the fire.
Good. You are using a phrasal verb, which is really nice. Okay, putting out the fire. You can put out the fire, or you can extinguish a fire, right? So the phrasal verb should be to put out a fire. So you have two options. You can extinguish or you can put out a fire. When you want to burn a place to the ground, how do you say that? For example, the house, it became ash. It became nothing after the fire.
Incinerate.
Okay, incinerate. Incinerate. Actually, we have to burn down or incinerate. That's another option. I agree. Good one.
I was gonna say set on, like set on fire.
Set on fire. Yeah. I think there is a song with that about that. Set on fire. Set on fire. No, it's not that. But you can burn down. I mean, if you set on fire, it's like the beginning of it, right? The beginning of the fire event, right? And then that's the first one, the set on fire. And then what you have is if you burn it down, is the whole thing of destroying. Yeah, that's it. It's destroying a place with fire. Destroying a place with fire. Okay, that's the thing, to burn down. So, for example, there are some psycho people that after they've been left by their partners, they go and they burn down their partner's place, house. Terrible. Some people love burning down places. How do you call those people? How do you call those people in Spanish? People who love burning places down.
Pyroman. A pyroman.
That's like a magic thing, a pyromancer. Pyromancer is a magician of fire, but they call him arsonist. An arsonist is a person who loves burning things down and setting things on fire. The same thing. What about the next one? Okay, sorry, let me give you some context. Imagine there's a big fire or there's a big issue, like a dangerous situation. You have to escape. So it has another word for escape. You can do it in Pokemon also. If you see a powerful Pokemon, you can You don't fight. You can.
Escape, run. I don't remember.
You can run away. That's something. But it's a word with the letter F. It begins with the letter F.
Free.
Yeah, you can flee. Yeah, you can flee. So if run away is the same as flee. Run is different. You run because it's like an activity. It's like it's an exercise, right? If you run away, you're running away from problems. You can run away from problems. You can run away also from a dangerous situation. But flee is specifically about dangerous situations. Okay, you have to flee. There is a terrorist attack. We have to flee or escape. All right, people, let's continue then. Okay, now we're going to listen to a teacher, one of my favorite teachers, talking about the Great Fire of London.
We are going to...
And she's a British person. What best? Okay, so we're going to listen to her, and then we're going to do the Socrative activity. Let's do this. I'm going to share the volume now. Ready? Be careful with your ears. Okay, so this is it. Okay, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's learn about the Great Fire of London.
If you need them. Just after midnight on the 2nd of September 1666, a fire began in a bakery on Pudding Lane in London. The blaze spread quickly for several reasons. Firstly, because of the high population in London, houses were built very close together, so the fire was able to spread quickly. Secondly, many of the houses were made from flammable materials such as wood and straw. These building materials were prohibited because of a history of large fires in the city, but the cheap materials were still used by many people despite this. Thirdly, it had not rained in London for 10 months, so the city was very dry. Finally, there was a strong wind which blew the flames quickly towards London Bridge. All of these conditions made it easy for the fire to spread quickly and difficult to get it under control. The fire brigade tried desperately to extinguish the flames using water, but they were unsuccessful. This was made particularly difficult by London's narrow streets, meaning that they did not have the space for the equipment to be effective. Unfortunately, in 1666, we did not know as much about how to stop a fire as we know today. The fire lasted for 4 days and burned down over 13,000 homes, 87 churches and many famous buildings, including St. Paul's Cathedral. Many people fled by boat on the River Thames to get away from the flames. Eventually, a plan was suggested to blow up an area of houses and buildings in the fire's path to prevent it from spreading and to put it out. Gunpowder was used to destroy those buildings, and by the next morning, the fire had finally stopped. More than 70,000 people were made homeless as a result of the fire. 6 people were recorded as dead. It is thought that many more people lost their lives in the flames, as historians claim that the deaths of poorer people would not have been recorded. The most famous text we can use to learn about the Great Fire of London is the Diary of Samuel Pepys, who could see much of the destruction from his home, which was not affected. The fire continues to influence the City of London hundreds of years later. Many houses were rebuilt using brick instead of wood to prevent fires spreading so rapidly in the future, and a large monument was erected in the city to remember the Great Fire of London, which can still be seen today. So that was the end of this lesson. What did you think? Did you find it difficult? Was it interesting to learn about history? Let me know in the comments whether you liked this new style of lesson, and if you did, I'll make sure to make more videos just like this one. Until next time, why not check out this lesson? I'll see you soon. Bye.
All right, my beautiful people. Goody. Okay. With that being said, let's go now to the quiz. Okay. So I'll request you to go to Socrative. Okay. Let me change my room. And this is the way. Okay. Yeah, we good. And I'm gonna launch the exit ticket. Oh wait. God damn it. Okay, and the Great Fire of London. Yep, yep. And we're gonna play. Okay, we're gonna play in teams. Okay, we're gonna try this. We're gonna play in teams of. We're gonna play on 6 teams. Okay, so I don't know how this works, but let's do it. Okay, so I'm gonna send you the link. Have a look at the. ¿Por qué primero voy a hacer? I'm going to send you the link. Copy. There you go. It's on the chat now. Please come in. Please come into the quiz. All right. And yeah, that's true. Can I see the results? Oh, wait. I changed room. God damn it. Okay. ¿Me cuentan cómo va funcionando la actividad? ¿Tienen que elegir un color? People?
A mí me dejó en una predeterminada, profe.
Ah, ya. Bueno saberlo. Hay 6 equipos. Sí, lo tiraron predeterminado. Okay, so the idea is to answer the question about the Great Fire of London. They are true or false? Oh, the blue team is powerful. Oh, that team is gonna finish. Wow. The blue team just finished. Let's see the others. Okie dokie. Okay, let's see. What about the others? Okay, ready? Okay, let's see. It seems like other people haven't finished. What is that color? It's blue, magenta, lime, peach, violet, and teal. Oh, I never heard of that color before. Yeah. Teal. Ah, verde azulado. Wow.
Teal.
Incredible. Again, that's new. Didn't know that. Ba-da-da-da. Anyone on the pink? On the pink team? Anyone on the peach team? No parecen avanzar. ¿Alguien más todavía no ha terminado? ¿Me puede contar, please? I think finished. No, it doesn't move. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Okie dokie dokie. Okie dokie okie dokie. Finish. Okay, let's say the people who finished the quiz, you can finish your class. All right. People who finish the quiz, you can finish your class. And people who haven't finished your quiz about the Great Fire of London, you can finish now.
Okay, teacher. So I can retire now?
Yeah, you can retire now. You can leave now.
Okay. Bye.
Bye, Master. Take care. See ya.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, Connie.
Bye, teacher.
Carlos. Bye, Connie. Take care. Have a great day. Doesn't matter what it does. Ah, no, dice como, claro, sí, después del mediodía. Esa pregunta. Después del mediodía. Pero... Ay, después de medianoche, pues entonces no es después del mediodía. Pues, eso es lo que debes hacer. Debes cuestionar, pues. ¿Es después del mediodía? No. Pues. Sí, te perdiste tú. Good, Sofita, take care.
Teacher,
Yeah.
no entendí qué hay que hacer porque estaba dándole comida a la gata de mi hermana y llegué y no había casi nadie.
Ah, entiendo, ¿no? Estábamos haciendo un quiz en el Socrative, así que tranquilo, no te preocupes.
Y entré y no...
¿Acaso te escuché el video del incendio de Londres?
La mitad.
Ah, entonces claro, no lo voy a poder hacer. Ya, pero descuida. La otra semana lo comentamos.
Ah, ok.
Ok, Master. Ya, me retiro. Se me
Bye,
cuida.
teacher.
Bye bye. Bye, Nachito. Bye, Westons.